So this message is for me and whoever else needs to hear it. Stop trying to drag everybody else into your miserableness. When you're going through tough moments, you're going through tough times, and you have people in your corner that truly love and support you, try your best to love and support them equally. And if you can't reciprocate that energy, that love, and that respect, just simply communicate how you feel. Sometimes it's hard to communicate because sometimes you don't know how you feel. You literally don't. You can't put words into it, and that's enough. Saying that is just enough. Like, my energy is off. That's all. Like, my energy is off. I don't want to be around. When my energy is off, I need space to myself, and that's simple. And most people, I feel like, will respect that, and if they don't, that's more so on them. You cannot just walk around treating people any kind of way, especially the people who love and support you the most. You have to realize that at some point they're going to get tired of putting up with that attitude that you have. They're going to get tired of being your personal punching bag. Nobody wants to be your personal punching bag, and sometimes people love you so much that even when you're using them as a punching bag, they still love you. They still respect you. They still show up for you because they love you. But there's only so much that people can take. So you have to really, really challenge your mind, because your mind is telling you to react a certain way, or you might just react that way unconsciously. But you still have to challenge your mind. You have to become conscious and react differently. Even when you may be having a bad day, because we don't always have good days. We're not always in the best moods, but we can always control how we react. So if you're not in the best mood, try your best not to be around people. It doesn't always have to be a big deal, is what I'm saying. Like, simply let the person know that you're not in the mood. You don't have to try to drag everybody into your misery. And we all know misery loves company. You have to be real with yourself and be like, I am miserable, and I am literally trying to make everybody else around me miserable because I'm miserable. But I learned that you're gonna feel worse after the fact. Like, it might feel good in a moment to release that rage, release that energy, but that's not the best way to release your energy. You're gonna feel worse after the fact when you realize that you just treated the people that you love horribly for no reason, just because you're having a bad day. We have to be more aware. Like, it's okay. Like, we get it. You're sad, you're angry, you're mad, but you don't have to take that out on the world. And even when you do, you have to be real with yourself and say, I didn't have to react the way that I reacted. I did not have to react that way. And then also apologize. Apologize to whoever's feelings you hurt, because you have to think about them as a person too, and put yourself in their shoes. Well, if they talk to you how you talk to them, how would you feel? I think that's something that's very important, is putting yourself in their shoes. Like, you wouldn't feel good if somebody talked to you in the way that you just talked to them when you're having a bad day. You wouldn't feel good. And it doesn't feel good, and it just ruins relationships, because nobody wants to be treated badly, especially when they're the ones that's trying to help you. So you have to be real with yourself and tell yourself, okay, yeah, you're tripping. I think self-awareness and sitting with those feelings will help you react differently, and if you have that moment again. I understand sometimes your mind is the toughest battle, the battle between you and your mind. Just know that you can control how you feel, and just because you have a thought does not mean you have to act on that thought. Like, you know where certain situations will lead, and just because it feels right in the moment doesn't mean that you should act on it, because you're going to feel worse after acting on it, because now you're like, I just did all that for no reason. So yeah, love you.